Okay, this video has 9 questions that I was given about gifted people. Why 9, you probably aren't asking because you're watching the video and not probably caring. It's because there were 10, but one of the questions I don't know how to answer, so I'm going to ignore that until I'm actually able to answer it. Okay, so we're getting to the actual questions. Question number 1. Where the hell did it go? There it is. Does giftedness cease? No, it just is able to hide or hide. It doesn't really go away. It just gets buried under other stuff, and the gifted child, adult, whatever, tries to make it look as if they aren't gifted because they don't want to be seen as different. Okay. Now, question number 2. Are the parents of gifted children gifted? I'm not quite sure of the answer. I'd say sometimes. I can only talk about me for this example, but it's like I'm relatively gifted in the philosophical and comparative religious sense. And my dad, I would think, would be considered gifted in the physics sense. He's insanely good at physics. I suck at physics. I'm good at philosophy, religion stuff. So, sometimes, but it's not always. Question number 3. If one child is gifted, is it possible that their siblings are? Yes, it's possible, but it's not a rule. I don't know how much it affects it. So yes, as I've already established, I'm essentially gifted, and my I'm gifted in one sense. My sister is also, but she sucks at the one I am. She's more artistic, and my brother, as far as we can tell, he isn't. So it's not all children; it's just some. Question. So, 1, 2, 3. Question 4. Question 4. What effect does a gifted child have on the family? I'm not quite sure. I drive my family insane. Some gifted children are just normal. I am I am mentally. I'm basically mentally still a kid, but I'm intellectually superior than most of the people I know, including my relatives. And I just drive my family nuts. Question 5. Will the school know what to do with a gifted kid? Possibly. Some schools know exactly what to do, and they send them to gifted programs and whatnot, and they help the kid, and they get it so they advance. In my school, after they found out that I was gifted, they did this. Let's ignore him and hope he goes away. They don't care, my school anyway, didn't care about gifted kids. If they knew somebody was gifted, they just ignored it because it would cost money, and they don't want to mess with money, and they don't want to mess with kids. Question, was I on 5? I think I'm on question 6 now. What tests are good to identify gifted children? I don't trust intelligence tests. Intelligence tests are good, but I don't trust them to tell who's gifted and whatnot. Because the human race has evolved to become really, really, really good test takers, and we're not, but we might not be gifted, we just might be really good guessers. So you have to find a person who's exceptionally proficient in several areas or whatnot. I wouldn't say any tests are good for identifying giftedness as a test, not like a check sheet. A check sheet I wouldn't call a test, even though some people technically could. Next question, because I forgot what number I'm on. How do I know? No, wait, that's not the next question. Oops, there it is. How How many gifted children are there? There's more in Asian countries than there are in America. Um, who are gifted people? This is probably should have been the first question. They're people with good IQs, like high IQs. Um, those are usually measured on an IQ test, which I don't really trust. But unfortunately, that's one way of telling out who it is. It's also a person who is really proficient in some area, like they have an area of expertise. I don't know what else to call it, and they're just really good at that. They might suck at everything else, but they're really good at that one thing. It's sort of like a prodigy or a savant, but it's not to those extremes. Let's see, what else is there? I can't think of anything else. So next question. How do I know if I have a gifted child? I'm not totally... No, wait. I think I do know how to answer this, but the answer would be a little long, so I'll just put that in another video. So, let's see, is there any ones I missed? I don't think so. So that should be answers to 9 questions.